What's going on, y'all? I just not too long ago made it back home. It is 2:41 in the morning, and before I go to bed and get a couple hours in, I wanted to drop a video for y'all. I'm gonna skip around and I'm gonna start with Britney. So she pulls up to the house and she sees her mom and her dad there. Well, he might be her uncle. We don't know that yet. And the way it's looking, we might not ever find out. But needless to say, she went off on both of them. It's crazy. She mad that her parents got back together. But anyway, she upset at them talking about they hiding, keeping secrets from them, keeping her from doing her job. Girl, you ain't did nothing yet. And I do mean nothing. You filed the paperwork. You haven't done anything else. But your stepbrother already got the PI, found out about the house that was hidden, found out about those offshore accounts, and everything that you and your dad was discussing that y'all thought was hidden. You're the one that gave your stepbrother the advice to go looking for those. You just don't know that you screwed yourself yet. But anyways, girl, you think you mad now? Wait till you find out about the daddies, whichever one of them it is. But y'all see, they got Keith up out of here real fast. I know Ken and Keith had to been a handful back in their day. But anyway, Britney, now you see where you get your lying from. Because while you mad at your parents for lying to you, don't sit here and act like you ain't a liar too. Because Britney told Kelvin that she told Amber about them too. No, she didn't. He praising Britney like she really did it. So what you think gonna happen when he see Amber? Because he gonna say something to Amber and she ain't gonna know anything about it. Then he's gonna look stupid. Then it's gonna make matters worse for you. Did you not think that him and Amber's friends? Did that not cross your mind at all? But Kelvin talking about he wanted to take it to the next level. Boyfriend and girlfriend. So what have y'all been doing this whole time? Just sleeping together? Exchanging bodily fluids? Exchanging soul ties? Just having fun? So what you gonna tell Dalen? Did you forget about him? Anyway, everything that's getting ready to happen to Britney, she deserve it. Moving along, D checks Raquel. Finally. If you would have never mixed business with pleasure, you wouldn't be dealing with this now, Damian. But nah, you was too busy thinking with the wrong head, Damian. But he did tell her sis was real disrespectful. She's been like that, Damian. And I ever had the audacity to say, I didn't even do anything. I was just helping. But he told her she was doing too much. She's been doing too much, Damian. But he did tell her to make things clear. This is my record label, not yours. But she told him that she gonna step back. And he gonna find out what that means later. So when is D gonna find out that she also messing around with his daddy? We need him and Councilman Diaz to bump heads together. Or Councilman Diaz saying something to Tamara or something. But he in hot water right now with his girlfriend, so I feel like he gonna be treading lightly. Then we got Rafi and Momo. He being distant with her, and we already know why. Because Jocelyn told him that her man showed up. Technically her ex. But he ain't asking no question. He just walking around moping in his feelings. She tried to finesse our boy out of $1,800. First of all, what do you need to buy with $1,800? Clothes? You're just dancing. The shoes don't even cost that much. You better go get some ballet slippers. Because what else do you need? Your hair done? Girl, you better get some tacky glue and lay that down. Some nails? You better buy some press-ons. Your feet? You better do them yourself. Because then you just get them done last week. And all of that still don't add up to $1,800. But that's alright because Rafi told her he had something for her. He told her to hold her hand out. Bow your head and let us pray. Child, that boy prayed for her. Pray that if it's meant to be, she would get everything she needs. You should have been did that, Rafi. She was sitting there looking stupid. Then the skit with him and Jocelyn, he's still moping around, still throwing shots about Jocelyn talking to Sean. He killing the whole vibe. I got a whole event going on, sir. Get out your feelings. One thing them blessed boys is gonna be, and that's in their feelings over a trashy woman. But a side note, Diva, you know you ain't dressed professional. You dress like you about to go salsa dancing. Then we got Amber and Mike. She don't like Mike's new ratchet taste of women. Nothing further. Amanda and Robert. This heifer called Robert over for help again. So out of everybody in the world that you knew, out of everybody in Atlanta you knew, you called Robert and you supposed to be hiding, keeping that whole situation a secret, and you're not even messing around with each other, that y'all supposed to be just friends. I mean, technically he would have been your stepdad. But the fact that you were in your feelings because he brought his date to your house, are we for real, girl? I mean, sis pretty much made herself look stupid. Like, why are you even mad? He ain't even your man. And when old girl came up, are you just gonna say that was your stepdad? Because technically he would have been. But a lady friend, he was engaged to your mother. I knew you moving in this house would be a disaster. You should have went to Canada to check on Tay. Because how you think Candace is gonna feel when she find out that you entertaining another man? You think she ain't gonna find out eventually? And wait until she find out who he was to you. The whole situation. Wait until Amber find out. Girl, wait until everything's out in the open. Yeah, there is nothing left to hide. Then we got Latasi and her mama. Long story short, Latasi is keeping up with this lie. We all know she ain't pregnant. They don't know it. Her mama talking about how you gonna tell Karis. I'm gonna tell Terrace in my own way. Wait until everybody finds out you're not pregnant. You need to be committed. Because why are we doing this? Where are you going with this? What you gonna do about your stomach? What you gonna do about them doctor's appointments? Because your mama or Phil or Karis is gonna want to go to them. That reminds me, my dad dated a girl who actually faked a pregnancy, faked the stomach and everything. This heifer was drinking beer the whole time. I bought clothes, I bought all kinds of stuff for the baby. She went 9 months talking about she was pregnant. Then when it came down for the delivery date, everything came out. They said she couldn't even have kids. And I'm trying to figure out, what was the purpose of that? It ain't like my birth daddy had money. That nigga was broke just like her. So what was the point of that? But all the gifts I got her, I got them back. Anyway, that level of delusion is a mental illness. That heifer should have been committed to Sonny and Jacoby. So I guess her conversation with Mike really got to her. Long story short, sir, I don't know why you just didn't talk to Amber. You trying to use the wingman method. Grow up. Now the rest of them. Tamar and Britney, skip. Tony and Shania, skip and skip. Frank pulling up on Albert all over some titties, skip. Boy, if you don't sit your butt down somewhere, that man is a whole doctor. You coming in there on some street mess, you ain't even in his lane. Talking about, do you know who I am in the street? Do you know who he is in the medical field? You was looking stupid in that skit, all over some titties. Momo and her cousin still plotting on Rafi, skip. Shayla apologizing to Anthony for the guy she dated in her past, skip. Girl, bye, they all dodged a bullet. Hollywood and Doodoo, skip. All right, y'all, I'm about to go take a shower, lay it down for a couple hours because I got to travel again before the weekend. See you then.